If you're having problems with your sleep, you're definitely not alone. According to the CDC, over 1 in 3 Americans are sleep deprived. And while there are many factors that affect our sleep, nutrition is a really important one that not a lot of people think about. Hey, beautiful humans! Welcome back to Inc. Nutrition. My name's Jack. I'm a registered dietitian, and I'm here to help you translate the science of nutrition so that you can live a healthier and happier life. Please like, comment, and subscribe for videos every week. Thanks. So I've always been someone who's viewed sleep as a true third pillar to physical health, joining, of course, diet and exercise. And guess what? Both of those things, nutrition and movement, can have a major impact on the quality of one's sleep. A tri-directional symbiotic relationship, meaning they all affect and depend on each other. So let's just jump right in and talk about my top 10 tips and foods and tricks that can help you improve your quantity and quality of sleep. Number 1, enjoy caffeine before noon. All right, I, just like the rest of us, love coffee, love tea, and we all know that it keeps us alert, keeps us awake, it stimulates the nervous system. But did you know that it can stay in the system for up to 12 hours? So if you had a cup of coffee at 1 in the afternoon, it's still working, still doing its thing at 1 a.m. Even though you may not directly feel those effects, it's still in there. And so it could, of course, impact your ability to fall and stay asleep. Number 2, try to enjoy your dinner at least 2 hours before bedtime. All right, I know a lot of you have probably heard this, don't eat right before bed, and it's okay, it's not the end of the world, but your body needs to do a lot of wonderful things when it sleeps, and if you have food right before you go to sleep, it's interfering with that process. So maybe if you do struggle with your sleep and you do tend to eat late, try thinking about cutting that back. Tip number 3, aim for at least 20 grams of protein at most meals. Now, I know I'm not gonna do that every single time, but research does consistently show that if you get too little or too much protein per day, it does interfere with your sleep. So a good rule of thumb is to aim for 20 grams at most meals. And one big reason for that is the amount of tryptophan and other amino acids that can lead to the production of melatonin, which leads to our tip number 4, which is consider drinking 100% tart cherry juice before you go to bed. Okay, so tart cherry juice, in addition to a lot of other ingredients, a lot of other animal proteins, are high in tryptophan, which, like I just said, is what is then converted to melatonin, which allows us to sleep well. And a lot of people find this to be pretty helpful. So maybe 8 ounces or so, 4 to 8 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice before you go to bed could be effective. Number 5, try incorporating more Cfir. Right? So Cfir is a fermented dairy product, and it is absolutely loaded with probiotics, more probiotics than any other food that you could probably find at the grocery store. And probiotics build our beautiful microbiome up with a diverse amount of beneficial bacteria. And just like we have a circadian rhythm, a body clock, so do all these microorganisms. And so we really need to help them out and give them the good food and give them the prebiotics and have good probiotics to really help us function well and sleep to the best that we can. Number 6 is to go whole grain. All right, as much as you can, please limit the amount of refined carbohydrates and choose the whole grain option, because the right amount of complex carbs has been shown in the research to help with sleep. A lot of that has to do with the fiber, okay, that acts as a prebiotic. Just like I was mentioning, probiotics are important, so are the prebiotics. That provides the food, right, for the beneficial bacteria so that they can function as well as they possibly can to help us sleep. So consider replacing your white rice with a whole grain like quinoa or millet or barley or teff or emmer or spelt or einkorn. There's a whole lot out there, so give those a shot. Number 7 is to incorporate an herbal tea into your nightly routine. All right, most of us heard about the chamomile, and that can have a nice calming, relaxing effect, so I do recommend that. But better yet, ashwagandha, valerian root, and kava are all really powerful herbs that can help us sleep well. So give those a shot too. Number 8, add more pumpkin seeds to your diet. So pumpkin seeds are one of the very best food sources of magnesium. And magnesium has been shown to have a very strong effect on our sleep and our ability to rest well. So maybe add some onto your oatmeal or your salads. They're quite tasty too. Number 9 is vitamin D. All right, so at this point, what does vitamin D not help with? Literally, so many things, including sleep. So if you don't get enough outdoor time, or if you are living in one of the northern states in the US, you probably are not absorbing the amount that you need, even on sunny days during the colder months. So I do think in general it's a pretty good idea to supplement with vitamin D, but definitely consult with your dietitian or provider before taking supplements. But vitamin D is hard to get in your food, so there's a good chance you need a supplement. And number 10, eat more fish. We do not eat enough fish in this country. Maybe if you're lucky enough to live on the coast and get access to great fresh fish, you have it several times a week. But if you can incorporate fatty fish like salmon on a weekly basis, you're gonna get a lot of good omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to help with our sleep. So there you have it. Those are 10 tips, tricks, and foods that may help improve both the quantity and quality of your sleep. I'd love to know what works well for you. Let me know if you've tried any of these or if you have anything to add. And let me know if you want me to talk about anything else in the world of nutrition. Just drop it in the comments below. Please like, please subscribe. Again, my name is Jack. I'm a dietitian with Inc. Nutrition. And I hope you have a wonderful, delicious day. Remember, long-term health begins in your kitchen. So get cooking. All right, see you next time. Okay, research. My name is Jack. I'm a registered dietitian with Inc. Oh, just said that. The conversion into, geez, let me, Try drinking tart